Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Fanlox here, and today I'm going to be doing a Nintendo Switch game tier list. So last time I did a Nickelodeon show tier list, and I got to the front page of tiermaker.com. I'm back, and another thing that I'm passionate about is Switch games. Switch is my favorite console, and today I'm going to be trying to attempt to put Switch games in a tier list, because the sad thing is that I'm going to do this video, and then next month there's going to be like 5 million more Switch games that come out, and my list is going to be outdated. Here we are, Switch game tier list. This is my personal opinions on these lists, and just like last time, if I don't know a game or just haven't played it, I will not rank it. I'm only going to be ranking the ones that I played, which all of these should be recently because the Switch only came out like 4 years ago. So let's get into my Switch game tier list right now. Alrighty, so let's get right into it, the beginning of my Switch game tier list. So 1-2 Switch is the first one up. Now, I've actually never played this game, but you know, 1-2 Switch is one of those games that you don't have to play in order to know that it's bad, okay? Okay, so let me rephrase that. It's not bad, but, you know, it should have been a pack-in title like Wii Sports for the Wii. It should have been a pack-in title. And once you play it a few times, you know, you can't replay it. And I think it was a full-priced game, so that's really, like, not good. And this is, like, one of the first Switch games out there. It's fun with friends for the first few times. But, guys, I mean, for that much, for the price that it is, and then for the, you know, the lack of replay value, it's not good. D tier for that. I've never played the game, but I don't even have to play it to know that it's kind of a scam, to be honest. So next up is Animal Crossing. So this is one of the most popular games on the Nintendo Switch, without a doubt. It's good, you know. I played Animal Crossing games on the 3DS, but, you know, when this came out, I bought it on release date, and, you know, it's awesome. I mean, man, this game just keeps you coming back. It's good. Honestly, man, okay, you know, after a while, you might get tired of it, but I mean, just for it's Animal Crossing. I mean, how could you not put it on S tier or A tier, you know? You know what, I'm gonna put it on S, just because it's one of the greatest games on the Switch. Greatest first-party Switch games, so that's why Animal Crossing is going on S. And you guys know I don't just hand out the S tier, you know? I only save the S tier for special games, but I think Animal Crossing deserves the S. So next up is ARMS. So ARMS is a first-party Nintendo game that kind of failed until they added it into Smash, which they brought life back into this franchise when they added it into Smash as a DLC fighter. You know, I can see why it's not one of the hits. You know, it's a fun little fighting game with friends, and if you're not with friends, it's still fun. But it's just one of those games where the replay value just isn't there as much as it really should be. You know, it's definitely fun though, but it is a little, I mean, it's not the best, right? Could be better. I'm going to put it on the C tier for now, right? I might change this list up later, but so there's also going to be third-party games on here, and a game that I see on here is Assassin's Creed 3. So this game, I played this game on the Wii U, actually, a long time ago. They remastered Assassin's Creed 3 for the Switch and some other consoles, and I have it on the Switch. It was a nice little nostalgia trip. I don't know much about the Assassin's Creed franchise. I don't know much about it. I know there's more to it than just a third game, but when I was a kid, Smosh made an Assassin's Creed 3 video, and that's what made me buy this game when I was a kid, because I was a big Smosh fan back in like 2013. Assassin's Creed, man, it's really good. The story's good. Now, games like this that get ported to the Switch, you know, they might have some frame rate issues and they might not. This game runs pretty well. So, like I said, the Assassin's Creed franchise I don't know much about, but I'm just going to rank this off my personal opinion. This is a really good game. I'm going to put it on A tier, honestly. But like I said, it's the only Assassin's Creed that I've played, so I don't know this one. Astro Bears, though. This is one of those, like, this is one of those, like, Switch games. I guess you call them, what is it, like shovelware? It's just kind of there. I mean, it's a fun little game to play with friends. If you don't have friends, you can play it for like a little bit. You know, it's just kind of there. Is it as bad as 1-2 Switch though? No. No. Honestly, I'm gonna move 1-2 Switch down to F tier, just because the fact that it's kind of a scam.
And I'm going to put Astro Bears on D just because, you know, it's just a little generic, little fun game. But, like, you know, I think you get more out of ARMS than Astro Bears. So that's that, you know. So this list has like 500 Switch games. I've not played 500 Switch games, so a lot of these I'm not going to rate. But I do know Bayonetta, though. I played this game and beat this game on the Switch. I know it's on other consoles, but Bayonetta, ooh, that's a good game right there. Yeah, I'm going to put it on A tier, yeah. I learned about Bayonetta through Smash as half of the franchises I learned about through Smash. Bayonetta's good. I like the game. It's going on A tier. Let's try to pick out something else that I've played here. Oh gosh, there is 500. Brawlhalla. This is not a Switch first party. It's a third party. It's on every console, right? It's basically Smash Bros. But it also includes cool crossovers. Like there's Rayman. There's even like WWE guys. I think that like here there's like Ninja Turtles. I think there's Adventure Time. There's a lot of crossovers just like Smash, you know. But is it as good as Smash? Well, no, right? I would not say it's a top tier game though, but I would put it on. It's very fun, and the characters that they get the rights to are really cool. You know, it's just a little not top tier quality game though. I'm debating, is it better than ARMS, you know? I mean, honestly, I think Brawlhalla beats ARMS just because of the crossover factor of Brawlhalla. But you know, here on the Switch, we rate everything. So I'm not just doing first-party Switch games. I'm doing every game that I've played. Like Captain Toad, though, which is a first-party Switch game. So Captain Toad was a port, I believe, from the Wii U. I never played the Wii version, but I bought the Switch version. You know, cool little puzzle game, as Mario's known for. You know, it's solid, you know. But as far as like replay value, it's definitely fun, you know, but nothing too groundbreaking, nothing too good. I'm gonna put it on B. Gosh, there is so many games. Crash Insane Trilogy. So we all love Crash Bandicoot. PlayStation mascot. Now he's not the PlayStation mascot. He's Activision, which is a pretty scummy company, to be honest. They put all their microtransactions. But, you know, Crash Insane Trilogy, it's just the original Crash games remastered, right? Now, the Insane Trilogy, man, the jumping mechanic, sometimes when you clearly land on the ledge, you fall off still. Very frustrating, especially for a platforming game like Crash. This is just me really rating just the game now because it runs fine on the Switch. You know, but I'm going to put it on A, Brand. It's Crash Bandicoot, right? It does make me mad a little bit with the jumping mechanics, but it's on A. Another Crash game right here, Crash Team Racing. So this is awesome. This is a rival to Mario Kart. It's really fun. And it's got an adventure mode, which, you know, has some replay value. You can play it with friends and stuff. It's honestly a solid kart racer. It's going on A because Crash Bandicoot is awesome. We all love Crash Bandicoot. Clubhouse Games. So this is the Switch's version of like Wii Sports, right? Except it's more games, right? I'm pretty sure the Wii games did have something like this, like with like the bowling and then like the other games. I'm gonna put it on B tier though, because that is all it is. It's a minigame collection. But it's a fun minigame collection, you know? D-Blob! Oh, baby. Okay, so D-Blob ported to the Switch. I remember this game when I was a kid. It's great. You go around the town, a boring gray town, and you give color and life back to it. I love that meaning. I love that there's, like, a deeper meaning behind this, right? D-Blob, man. I mean, while it does have a little bit of flaws, man, I'm going to put it up here on A tier, man. D-Blob, that's a good game. Underrated. If you don't know about D-Blob, play it. Hashtag D-Blob for Smash. Here we go. Cartoon Network, I think it's Crashers or Battle Crash. Oh, yeah. Cartoon Network Battle Crashers. So this is one of those licensed games. It's a generic beat-em-up. It's nothing special. It gets D tier, right? But anything's better than 1 through Switch. Am I right? So, yeah. I hope I don't miss anything. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, a Wii U port of a game that I didn't play on the Wii U. Played it for the first time on the Switch. It is a solid 2D platformer. Great. I mean, it's Donkey Kong Country, right? You can't really go wrong with Donkey Kong Country. So you know what? I'm going to put it on the A tier. Donkey Kong Country, man. It's for what it's worth, it is a wonderful game. So I've played this version of Doom right here. Doom, yes. I want Doom in Smash Bros. So badly. There's only one more spot left. Let's hope the last guy is Doom Guy or Crash Bandicoot. But yes, Doom is awesome. I'm not, by all means, a first-person shooter guy. When I was a kid, I didn't really like them. I don't hate them. They're just not really my cup of tea. But Doom is awesome. I gave Doom a try just because I wanted to know what it was about. I mean, it revolutionized the first-person shooter genre, which is it's important to gaming history, which is why I believe it should be in Smash. I think it has a pretty good chance of being in Smash. But as far as the game goes, from this one right here, this one that I played, it's awesome. As a guy who's not really a first-person shooter guy, I love this game. There's adventure mode, there's online mode. You know, I'm gonna put it on A tier, man. They got the Finance of Freddy's games on here. I'm known on my Plus channel for the Finance of Freddy's videos. 800,000 views on a Finance of Freddy's video I did like when I was like 12 years old. You know, Finance of Freddy's is Finance of Freddy's, right? I feel like all these games deserve B just because of the backstage lore. You know, Scott Cawthon pushed in so much effort on making these games. Well, not much of like the production of the games because, you know, he was able to like snap these games out real quickly, right? But just the thought process behind the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's is just something that deserves it to be not, you know, like as far as gameplay, it's not the best. You know, it's pretty basic, but it still gets the job done for a cool little spooky experience. I have not played the other Five Nights at Freddy's games. I'm a very old school Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I played that game before it was all popular. Let's talk about another game I played before it was all popular, Fortnite. You all know Fortnite, right? It's either you love it or you hate it. Okay, so it's a fun shooting game you play with or without your friends. It's an A tier. I know that's controversial, but you know, me personally, I like Fortnite. I play with my friends or without my friends. I'm decent at Fortnite. And Fortnite on the Switch is just a little bit easier than the other consoles for some reason. Maybe the people playing, you know, they have to play with the weird Switch controls, right? Ice Age. I have this game. I bought this game because I had an Ice Age game on the Wii when I was a kid, and I got a little bit nostalgic. It's a 3D platformer Ice Age game, you know. Nothing special, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just it's a licensed 3D platformer, so it's going on C, you know. It's fun if you're a little kid, you know, not anything too complex, but you know, I'm an adult man and I bought that game, so oh, the Kirby game on the Switch. Yes. Fun little 2D side scroll. You can play it with your friends or without your friends. But you know, it's nothing too crazy, man. Honestly, I'm gonna put it on C tier. You know, we're getting into some good stuff here. Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion is a massive franchise. Played it when I was a kid. It freaked me out when I was a little kid. I'm scared of this game. I was having nightmares about this game. But Luigi's Mansion 3 is Luigi's Mansion on the Switch. It's a cool hotel. It's very cool. I love this game, actually. You know, it's really good. It's going on A tier. Oh, gosh, there's so many games on here. Okay, I guess we'll go with Mario Rabbids. So Mario Rabbids is weird. It's the Rabbids from Rayman, and then it's Mario. It's not a platformer. It's like a weird strategy game. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. Because, like, sometimes I play it and I really love it. And other times I'm like, why am I playing this? Why does this exist? And why did it get a sequel? You know, it's going bare minimum B tier. Because half the time I like it, half the time I don't like it. I'm very bipolar when it comes to that game. You know, I just don't understand it. Next up, Human Fall Flat. So this game, man, it is a, I mean, puzzle platformer, you know, but like the characters control like garbage, you know, but that's the point of the game, is that like you play as like these like dummy kind of like lifeless characters, and it adds a little bit of a challenge to like basic platforming. With friends, it's really fun. By yourself, it's pretty fun too. You know, I think this game definitely is one of the better ones right here, but I'm gonna put it on B tier, you know. Because you might run out of things to do with the game after a while, but like for most part though, I've had a lot of fun with that game, and especially with friends, it's a lot more fun. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Yes, so Mario and Sonic, the whole franchise, when I was a kid, man, that was my favorite franchise. I loved all those games. And when they brought it to the Switch, I got nostalgia. They're capitalizing on my nostalgia and taking my money. So, is it the best of the franchise? Well, it's good. You know, it's Mario and Sonic. It's got an adventure mode which like blends like the 3D characters with like the 2D pixel characters, which is really cool fan service for both franchises. But like, is it like a top tier game? You know, is it like as good as like Luigi's Mansion and like Crash Bandicoot and Bayonetta? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to put it on a B tier, man. Just because it is just like a minigame collection, but it's not just that. There is a little bit more to it. But, you know, it's Mario and Sonic. I mean, it's a cool crossover, you know, but we've seen it like 45 other times, you know. But let's talk about something we've also seen but is also still good. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Are they going to make a new Mario Kart game? Who knows? But as of right now, we have this one. It's cool. It's Mario Kart. It's one of the best Mario Karts. There's a reason why this is one of the best-selling games on Switch. You know, I mean, Mario Kart is Mario Kart, man. But am I going to put it on the same tier as Crash Team Racing? Well, I am. You know, I am. You know, does it quite deserve the S tier? Well, I feel like a lot of people are just burnt out of the Mario Kart franchise. But Mario Kart is Mario Kart, man. I mean, it is close to an S, but I can't do that. I got to put it on A. If it was like an A+ tier, maybe I would do that. But like, yeah, Mario Kart. Let's talk about another kart racing game. If we're gonna talk about kart racing games, we're gonna talk about the best and the worst. Nickelodeon kart racers. As a big Nickelodeon fan, my first tier list video was on Nickelodeon shows. I was excited for this to come out because of my nostalgia. So like the Nickelodeon kart racers arcade machine at like Chuck E. Cheese. You know, so Nicktoons Racing is a legacy franchise, but you know, this game right here, it's generic. There's only like 4 shows represented. It's not good. But is it as bad as 1-2 Switch? Honestly, it is. It's not. It's so generic. There's no voice acting. You know, it's clearly just a little cheap little cash grab that doesn't really grab too much cash. But apparently it grabbed enough cash to get a sequel, which I have to find now. Yes, so the sequel. So Nickelodeon Kart Racers 1 was pretty bad. So the developers of this game took all the criticism from the first game and made a second game somehow. Somehow they got greenlit for a second game. But the second game was a huge improvement. Instead of like 4 shows, there was like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shows. They have the Loud House, which is cool. They have JoJo Siwa, which is not cool. They should not have added her to this game because she's not a Nicktoon. It ruins... What if she grows up and does something really controversial and now she's in this Nickelodeon kart racing game? You know, it sucks. But whatever. That aside, it's 100% a great step up from the first one. Is it still pretty generic? Yes. Does it still not have voice acting? Unfortunately, yes. There's no voice acting. But is it better than the generic beat-em-up Cartoon Network game? Yes. So it's going on C tier. You know, it's going on C tier, man. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 is the definition of a sequel done right to a game that really wasn't good in the first place. But, so on the topic of games, you know, board games. We all love them, right? We all love getting your family and friends around to play some board games. But what if you have no family and no friends? You need to do it on a Switch or a game console to play board games, you know? Real life games turned into digital games. Monopoly on the Switch. You know, what's cool about this is that you can play with your friends. It's just the same Monopoly game without having to, you know, use your calculator to calculate everybody's cash. You know, it's good. I'd rather play this than the real Monopoly, but that's just because I guess I'm just a modern person who just likes video games over board games. But there's an online feature. Monopoly Online. That's top tier right there. It's going on B. Because it's Monopoly and it's online. I mean, what more could you really ask for? So let's shift gears here to, I guess, Pokemon. So Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because they're the same game. So both of these will be getting the same rank. But this Pokemon game, it's a remaster of my favorite Pokemon game ever, Pokemon Yellow. When I was a kid, it was my favorite game. And when I heard that this game was a remaster of that game, I got excited. Bought the game. The one thing I don't like is that they force you to like use like the one Joy-Con. It's so annoying. Just for that reason, man. I can't necessarily give it an A, honestly, just for that reason. I'm gonna give it a B, and Eevee is the same thing. So, yes. So what is next on this big 500 game tier list? That would be Mario Tennis. So with a lot of these like sports games, you know, they don't have much replay value. Same thing with Mario Tennis. It's very, I mean, it's tennis, right? I mean, that's what you're signing up for. It's phenomenal to play with friends, but as far as like a solo experience, there is a solo adventure mode, but it's just tennis. I mean, what more can you ask for? Well, previously, you know, Mario is known for cool things. It's going on C tier because they could have done more, I guess. They do add characters to it, which is pretty cool, but you know, it's just Mario Tennis for Switch, you know. But here's Paper Mario for Switch. This is cool. The long-awaited return of the Paper Mario franchise. It's good, you know. It's very creative with the origami stuff. I love the story to it. It's good. It is really good. The motion controls are fun. I'm about to put it on an A, honestly. I think it's getting an A tier. I was debating that a little bit. Spyro. So Spyro the Dragon. I love this franchise. When I was a kid, I knew about Spyro and Crash. You know, reignited Trilogy. You know, the problem with this game though is that when you download it, it takes up a lot of space, and like you're gonna need a micro SD card for this game, which sucks. But you can't let that get in the way of these phenomenal games, right? It would be criminal to put this game on the B tier. It's going right next to Crash. In fact, I would say above Crash. I think I prefer Spyro over Crash, but I love both characters. But yeah, Spyro. The one thing does suck about the download, but whatever. Splatoon though, we all love Splatoon, don't we? It's one of the Nintendo's newer franchises. Definitely better than ARMS for sure. Splatoon is awesome. It's a good one-player game or multiplayer game. Play online. Replay value is there 100%. Splatoon is awesome. It's going on A tier. I love Splatoon. I remember when it first came out. Played it. I love it. Let's shift gears back to Pokemon here. Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's fun. It's better than Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because, you know, you're not forced to use the one Joy-Con. So it's going on A. Rocket League. Here we go. So Rocket League is a classic. It's great. It's awesome. Love Rocket League. Replay value. You can play this all day. It's in the same boat as like Fortnite. So it's going on A. It's basically soccer, but if the soccer players were vehicles. Really weird, right? Here's a game, dude, this is my favorite game when I was a kid, and when I heard that it was getting remastered, my childhood got so happy. SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. You know I'm the biggest SpongeBob fan in the world. This game, the fact that it's real, the fact that we got a remaster of this classic game, it's so good. Now, is the remaster better than the original game? No. You know, it's clear that the developers were rushed while making this. You know, there's issues with the game as far as, you know, I guess casually the game's fine. Is the Switch port better than the other consoles? No. The Switch port has a little bit of issues, but you can't let that get in the way. It's SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, one of the best platformers of all time. Yes, I said it. It's a licensed game, but it's a licensed game made with care. It's a remaster. I would feel it would hurt me to put it on B tier. It's going on A. It's not going on S just because of the little bit of flaws. But so let's talk about something that just gets bland and old so quickly because they overdo it. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I think I said the title right. So when I was a kid, man, I loved these new Mario games. You know, they're generic, basic 2D Mario side-scrolling platformers. I love these games, you know, but we've seen it so many times. Like, it's still fun. Okay, so for somebody who's never played this game or any of the other games at all, they'd have a good time with it, you know? It's just we've seen it so many times, but you can't let that distract you from the fact that it is a solid platformer, 2D platformer, side-scroller. I don't know if platformer it is the right word for that. It's a side-scroller, and it's good. It's good. I mean, you gotta put it on A just because the game without context is a decent Mario game. I mean, there's everything you really need in a Mario game. That's why I know that's going to be a bit controversial, but let's talk about Mario Remastered. This isn't a remaster, it's a port of the 3 best Mario games: Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. All 3 of these my childhood. You gotta put it on S because these games are phenomenal. They're not for the Switch. It's a port, but it's a nice collection of 3 solid games. Best history. I mean, come on, dude. You can't put it anywhere else besides S tier. Pikmin 3, ported from the Switch, or ported from the Wii U rather. I never played the Wii U version, and you know, I played it for the first time. I've never played a Pikmin game before this, so I don't know much about the franchise, but this game's fun. I had a lot of fun with it. It's going on A tier. It's really fun, actually. If you don't know Pikmin, I recommend picking that up because it's actually really fun. Super Bomberman R. So this is one of my first games on the Switch, as well as most people's first game on the Switch, as it was one of the earlier launch titles in the Switch's lifespan. You know, Bomberman's great. This game here, it's a little generic, not much replay value. Honestly, I think it's on the same boat with like Mario Tennis and ARMS. You know, it's like there's just not much there. It's cool to have some sort of Bomberman on the Switch, but it's just not. There's not much there, honestly. So let's go back into Mario here. There's so many here. Let's go Mario 3D World, a port from the Wii U. Everybody knows this game. Come on. On the Wii U, this game was so great with friends or by yourself. Now, they didn't just port the game. They added a whole new version, the Bowser's Fury thing. I mean, in Mario 3D World's great. Is it as good as like most of those open world Mario games like these guys up here? No. But it's still fun. It's phenomenal. It's great with friends. It's good by yourself. A tier. It's hard to go wrong with Mario, you know? Mario Maker 2. Love the first one. I mean, you get to make your own Mario games, and you get to play other people's Mario games that they made. It's great. I mean, the replay value is infinity because there's always new levels being created. Even Nintendo did a little thing where they made levels. You know, the thing about Mario Maker, though, on the Wii U, it had amiibo support. On the Switch, it's just gone. I don't know where it went. They never addressed it. So just because of that, it's getting A tier. Just because the first one with the amiibo support was so cool. Why would you get rid of it? Minecraft. Oh, gosh. So, I mean, Minecraft, man, it's best on the PC, but no matter what platform you have Minecraft on, it's always going to be S tier. The creativity, the fun with friends, the possibilities are unlimited in Minecraft, and that's why it's the best-selling game in the world, and it gets S tier for me, without a doubt. Super Mario 35, so this is like Tetris 99. Where is Tetris 99 on this list? Is it not on this list? Whoever made this list had 500 games, but not Tetris 99. What? Anyway, well, if Tetris 99 was here, I'll put it on S. Just kidding. But Super Mario 35, though. Okay, so it's the first Mario game, but online. It's a pretty cool little concept. It was only available for a limited time, though. You can't download this right now. I'm putting it on B just because of that. Luckily, I have it. But if you want to play that game for the first time, sorry, because they got rid of it. Yoshi's Crafted World. So it's a cool Yoshi creative side-scroller game. Personally, it's a B tier for me just because it's like I've had enough of. I'm really burnt out of like side-scrollers, you know. But Uno, just like Monopoly, it's one of those family board games, but it's brought to the Switch. I love Uno on the Switch. I'm putting it on B just because I feel like games like these don't really deserve to be up here with like actual good games. But like, not saying that these aren't good games, but I'm saying, you know, they're board games, right? So, but Uno on the Switch is very fun. Uno online, it's great. What is this? What is this? Among Us. A tier. Okay, enough said. I'm not gonna talk about that one. This is Mario Kart Live, the home circuit thing. So this is actually really cool. It's very creative. It's so you buy like this like $100 like little play set, and you get to make Mario Kart in your house. It's pretty cool. The game's free to download, but obviously if you don't have the the car with it. You can't do anything with it. It gets a B just because like it's a bit much. It might be out of stock sometimes, whatever. But it's very cool that you can make like a Mario Kart level like in your house. That's actually really cool. Pokemon Snap. I had great memories playing this as a kid. You know, it is just taking pictures though. It's very, very fun. But it is just taking pictures. So I'm gonna go B on that one. Ooh, this is the Sega Genesis Classics collection right here. A bunch of Sega games. You know, for like a little collection like this, I don't think it really deserves an A. I'm gonna put it on a B. Super Lucky's Tales. So this game is a Microsoft game, and it's interesting that it's on the Switch. They ported it over to the Switch. You know, the game, it's like Mario, but it's like a bit more generic, a bit more. I mean, giving it a B tier would be giving it a little too much credit where it due here. You know, I'm gonna put it down at a C tier just because, like, why? Why does this game even exist? Lego Worlds. This is like Minecraft, but it's like Lego. It's interesting for sure. I'm going to put it on B tier. This is my personal list. I'm going to put it on B tier, you know. The Zelda game. This one. What's this one called? I don't know. But I played this one. It's isn't it a remaster of one of the old Zelda games? It's good, you know. But I'm putting it on B. Snipperclips. This game is actually really cool. Fun with friends. And it's very creative. It's a Switch game. Exclusive. You gotta have the Joy-Cons. It's a fun little game, you know. Play with friends. Nothing too crazy, right? So I'm gonna put it on B tier for now, yeah. Minecraft Story Mode. The complete adventures right here. I'm just gonna put this one down here. Okay, so Minecraft Story Mode is really cool. It's a cool little story game. It's Minecraft, but it follows a story. That's really cool. The story's great, honestly. I'm gonna put it on A tier because it's a great play, honestly. The Lego Movie 2. So this is the licensed game made after the Lego Movie. But Lego games have a good reputation, right? But you know, it's just more Lego, right? Who doesn't love Lego games? They are good games, but I'm gonna put this one on B tier next to Lego Worlds. I don't know, Lego, a little burnt out Lego. Bayonetta 2 is like Bayonetta 1. I'm putting it on A. YouTube. We have YouTube on this list. YouTube, you know, you're watching this video on YouTube right now. Fourth wall break. It's YouTube. I mean, it runs well. I mean, I don't know, put it on A tier? I don't know. Where do you rate YouTube on a Switch game tier list? Wheel of Fortune, it's like the game show, but it's on the Switch. It's going right next to these guys. Sonic Forces, so controversial. Some people love this game. Some people hate this game. I think it's fine. It's going on B tier. The character creation is really fun. You know, I don't really know much about Sonic. Everybody knows Sonic, but everybody knows that Sonic has a reputation of pretty bad games. But Toe Jam and Earl, these boys right here, these boys are underrated. You should follow Toe Jam and Earl on Twitter. They have a really funny meme Twitter account. It's really funny. It's a verified meme page. You love to see those. Toe Jam and Earl's fun, man. It's going on A tier. It's fun with friends. And, you know, it's just classic Toe Jam and Earl. It's really good. If you don't know it, check it out. Binding of Isaac is another thing if you don't know it, check it out. It's a cool little indie game. One of my first games on the Switch, because it was one of the first ones to come out on the Switch. Binding of Isaac is pretty cool. You know, but I'm putting it on B, though. It's got a great story to it, though. Ring Fit Adventures. This is like kind of like Wii Fit. It's a fitness game, so you're gonna be running around. You're gonna be using your strength. It's A because the fact that it exists and the fact that some people have gotten into really good shape playing that game is pretty cool. This is that Pokemon DX tournament game. It's basically like a fighting game. It's a 3D fighting game, but it's Pokemon. It's interesting. I'm gonna put it on B. Super Monkey Ball. This game's good. It's Monkey Ball. It's going on A because Monkey Ball is great. It's cool to see it on the Switch, and we're getting more Monkey Ball games, so that's cool. Puyo Puyo Tetris. It's Tetris with the Puyo Puyo things. You know, Tetris is Tetris, right? I'm gonna put it on B. You know, I mean, it's Tetris, but it's like with these weird things. Whatever. You know, Tetris, If this was Tetris 99, I don't know where that's at. Is it not on this list? If Tetris 99 was on this list, I would rate that really high. I have a lot of play hours in Tetris 99. It's not on this list, though. Breath of the Wild. Put it on S tier. Leave it on S tier. Phenomenal game. One of the first games on the Switch. The first game on the Switch. Breath of the Wild, the launch title. This is a masterpiece. This is one of the greatest games to ever come out. It's Zelda. It's Breath of the Wild. You know it's going to be good. Put it on S tier. That's where it belongs. Mario Party. So this is the Switch Mario Party. Mario Party is Mario Party. It's fun with friends. Even without friends, you can have fun with it. You know, it's definitely more of the underwhelming Mario Party games of the franchise, but I'm putting it on A just because everybody loves Mario Party, right? Super Mario Odyssey is an S tier. This is the Switch Mario 3D platformer. It's a phenomenal game. Just like these 4 3D Mario games are just 4 masterpieces. So WWE 2K18, it's an F tier because the game doesn't run on the Switch. However, me being a massive WWE fan, I find ways to play this game. I use the character creation. If it was up to that, I'd put it on like A tier for the game itself. But the frame rate's not good. They did a terrible job porting it to the Switch, and you can't give credit to a game that doesn't run properly on your platform. As much as it pains me to put that game on F, it just doesn't run right on the Switch. They did not do a good job porting it over. But another WWE game, WWE Battlegrounds. So it's like a generic beat 'em up, very fun, you know, entertaining. You won't find yourself playing it over and over forever. You definitely get bored of it. You know, I'm gonna put it on. It's fun. It's a fun little beat 'em up. I'm gonna put it on ARMS level on C tier because it's basically ARMS, but it's WWE. It's pretty cool. And last but not least, my favorite game franchise, my favorite game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, it's an S tier. Come on, it's Smash Bros. Ultimate. How could it not be an S tier? The thing is, man, they keep making DLC fighters. Once this DLC wave is done, I'm sad that Smash Bros. Might fade into obscurity, right? But dude, it's Smash Bros. I mean, with so many characters, the ultimate crossover. The developers of this game put so much heart, care, passion into this game. It's the definition of an S tier game. And that right there, guys, is my Nintendo Switch tier list. It's bigger than my Nickelodeon one, so this is gonna be like a multi-screen here. I'm gonna have to like raise the screen a little bit to get the full list on here. But yes, this is my Switch game tier list. So obviously I've not played all of these games. I'm not gonna rate them because I haven't played them. But here's my complete list. Thank you guys for watching.
So thank you guys for watching my Nintendo Switch game tier list. If you have not seen my other tier list video on Nickelodeon shows, definitely check that one out. Thank you guys for watching. If you have not heard of me, I'm from Super Mario Fanlox or SMF Wrestling. This is my vlog channel officially, so subscribe here for vlogs, skits, tier lists, or other things. Subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Fanlox, and peace out.